YouTube, what's going on, man? Welcome back to the channel. Now today, I want to show you guys a new car that just came to the shop that we'll probably be working on. And I'm just curious if you guys would be interested in seeing more about this. So let's go outside and let me show you guys the car real quick. That we should go check out right now. This is actually a new little project that I'm going to be working on with the old man. And this is a 90s Nissan Pathfinder. Now you might be looking at this and you're thinking, wow, there's not much to this car, but it's actually a really interesting one, and you really can't beat the price that we got this car for. So what happened is somebody ended up buying a car from us and they wanted to do a little trade. And what's interesting about it is the fact that it bellows white smoke out the back, which is usually a big indicator of a blown head gasket. And if you come back to the back side of the car, it actually looks really good. It's got about 100 and some change on the odometer. I think like a little bit over 100,000 miles. I'll need to check the odometer once we hop back in the car. Like I said, I've seen this car for maybe less than 10 minutes, so I don't know all the details about it. But as you can see right off the bat, there is a little bit of body damage. All this will really take is just having to go inside and push this back out. Behind this piece of the trunk and quarter panel, you kind of have to sneak something behind here to pull this back out. And then replacing the taillight, that's super easy. That's just all cosmetic stuff. The light still works, which is good news. But overall, the car is actually really clean, especially for the age of it. The paint looks nice. It's a little bit dull, but I mean, that'll always come out. And what's cool about these older Pathfinders is it has the key so that you can either open up the glass or you can open up the gate, which is pretty cool. And it has like the little, I almost want to call it like a visor, screen deflector, whatever you want to call it, in the front and the back. Nice touch. Really adds to it, makes it look nice. Like I said, it's really straight. No dings, dents, or major damage besides that one corner. The other side is the same story. But let's hop in the car. Let's check it out. I don't know if this keyless entry actually works. I haven't tried it myself, but let's just open it up and see what happens. If the alarm is working, it's gonna get really mad at me, so. I guess it didn't get mad at me. And you know you're looking at an old school car when you see one of these. I mean, this is basically an ancient artifact at this point, but it's kind of satisfying. Kind of like just rolling this up and down. Brings me back to my childhood. It's kind of cool there. But the interior is super clean. I mean, look at these seats. Usually on a car like this, driver's seat, you see the bolsters get ripped. There'll be holes here. People smoking cigarettes. You'll see little holes in the seat. But this one, super clean. Got the all-weather floor mat. And these cars are really simple. I think this might even be like a base model. I don't see any of the amenities and stuff, and I think the dead giveaway is definitely going to be the manual window. So this car is not spec'd out with everything, all the bells and whistles and all that. But hopping in, ooh, this is a pretty comfy car. It's got the original stereo, automatic transmission, 4-wheel drive, and you got your 2-wheel drive high, 4 high, neutral, and 4 low. So it's kind of nice they have all those options there. And, you know, it's got your basic Nissan cluster stuff on the dashboard. Very basic air conditioning, heater, all the stuff that you really need. But let's get past that. Let's check the mileage real quick. Put the key in. Oh, what's that? I already broke it. Why is it doing that? Hopefully you guys can hear this. I think the tape player is really broken. I swear it wasn't doing that 2 seconds ago. It's like got a demon in there. How do I see the mileage in this thing? Engine service soon. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, so it's got 123,000 on the clock. And I'm going to show you guys real quick what happens when you turn on the car. Fires right up. It's the same V6 that you'd find in the 300ZX of the time. So it's the 3.5 liter or 3 liter V6. I don't know, somebody will probably correct me down in the comments. But we go to the back of this thing. You see this? Water collecting in the muffler that's dripping down, and the white smoke is a clear indicator that this car has a blown head gasket. And what happens too is if you let it run forever, it doesn't overheat. But what will happen is you'll see that the coolant level will be here and it'll just drop down real quick. It's because all the water is being burned in the combustion chamber. So that means that the head gasket, you know, since this is a V6, they have two sides of the head gaskets. One of the sides got hurt at some point and is causing water to get through, hence burning out the tailpipe, which is a shame, because if it didn't have this issue, I mean, you could drive this car every single day and, you know, probably get hundreds of thousands of miles out of these engines. They're fairly reliable for the most part. And this is around the time where Nissan, you know, was making really great cars, and they're really known for that too. But as you can see, look at the amount of smoke. I haven't even touched the gas. So I mean, this is a lot of smoke for this car in particular, which is a shame. But to do the head gaskets on this car, it is quite a job. And I think with this one, you can't use any sort of stop leak or anything like that. I think this one, you need to do the heads right. You need to pull the heads off, put new gaskets on, make sure everything is nice, take the heads to a machine shop to make sure that they're nice and smooth. But yeah, besides that, it's a pretty nice car. I kind of like it. It has potential. This would be really fun to take like on road trips and things like that. I mean, it's very pleasant to drive. It's got a nice window tint, which is nice, and it just has a lot of potential. I could see this thing with like some oversized tires, maybe a little roof rack or something like that, and just take it out into the woods and just have a blast in it. Have some really fun memories in it. But as it sits right now, this car ain't going nowhere except for the garage. It'll probably need to be ripped apart by me and the mad scientist. But just wanted to share this car with you guys today. So let me know down in the comments down below what you guys think about this car. And with that being said, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.